Yo, it's your boys Luap and Starmeister aka the PICHU Bros, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Chronicles review series. Today we'll be reviewing episode 19, Big Meowth, Little Dreams. It originally aired on June 17, 2003 in Japan and October 21, 2006 in the US. With all that being said, let's get started with our recap. The episode begins with Meowth saying that he's on the last 2 days of his vacation and sitting in a park by himself trying to enjoy his sandwich. A tuna fish sandwich. What Pokemon is that? After plating a sandwich, enjoying a drink, and imagining his golden statue being somewhere in the park, Meowth goes to eat a sandwich, only for him to bite into his hand. After searching for a sandwich desperately, he oddly finds it floating in the air in front of him. He makes a break chasing a sandwich, but it's too fast for him to catch up to. In the meantime, we see the best bros in the Pokemon series, the PICHU Bros. The PICHU Bros are so cool, in fact, that we have merch based off of their characters, which you should totally check out. We have different items in a bunch of different colors, so if that fancies you, then click the link down below and take a look for yourself. Anyways, the PICHU Bros, being the best boys that they are, decide to go and help Meowth to get his sandwich back. In the meantime, Azumarill was planning a party for Azurill, which looks really nice, before Meowth comes running in and messes everything up. Wooper, Smoochum, and Magby also join in on the chase and help get the literal fast food. Teddiursa is minding its business when the mysterious sandwich falls into his mouth and it gets a big old bite. Teddiursa's reaction when being shaken by Meowth is precious, and at the same time, the Detective Pikachus notice that there's a footprint on the ground. The PICHU Bros come up with the fact that there was an invisible Pokemon that was the one who was carrying Meowth's sandwich. As they're huddled and thinking of a plan, they notice a red stripe floating and the PICHU Bros posse begins their chase. The invisible Pokemon leads them to an artsy area with a bunch of Kecleon stripes that were made by Smeargle. With the invisible Pokemon well camouflaged, PICHU Bros come up with an idea to have Smeargle splatter paint all over the area, which gets on the Pokemon, and they are now able to see it better. The Kecleon realizes that it's clearly visible now and gives a really wholesome reaction and runs off. It then leads into where Azurill is, and it turns out that it was just stealing food to give it to the baby Pokemon. Azurill was taken to the party where he was happy to reunite with Azumarill, and Kecleon explains how he met Azurill in a super wholesome and endearing story. Azumarill then thanks Kecleon and invites everyone to the party, and we get a wholesome scene of them enjoying lunch at the picnic. Look at the PICHU Bros, my heart honestly just melted here.
The second half of the episode is an entirely different short, but it picks up right after the picnic with Azumarill. Azumarill was setting up another feast for everyone to enjoy, and the PICHU Bros were giving company to Azurill by watching over it and playing together. PICHU Lil gets greedy and goes to eat some food by sneaking up to the table, but the ever-reliable PICHU Big stops him from doing so. So during this interaction, Azurill is gone from their eyesight. On the other side of the town, Meowth is roaming the streets, feeling defeated and lost when he stumbles across a Skitty, and he is instantly madly in love. Meowth tries flirting with the Skitty, but comes up short and decides to come up with a plan to win her over. At the same time, the PICHU Bros are calling for their posse to go help them find the missing Azurill. Soon they find Azurill dangerously crossing the streets and almost getting hit by trucks. We then get the scene of the posse raising their hands while crossing the streets, which we think is a cute scene. Because you see, children in Japan are taught to raise their hands while crossing the streets, so they would be more noticeable to vehicle drivers. The fun doesn't stop there, because next, the PICHU posse, one by one, hop on poor little Wooper's head, which I think was hilarious. And then Azurill even managed to jump on a Feraligatr to cross the river. Update on Meowth, now he steals these roses from a dress shop to give to Skitty. As he climbs a ladder to give her the bouquet of flowers, Azurill is now here as well and starts spraying its tail to gather some of the clothes hanging on the clothesline. So by the time Meowth hands over the roses to Skitty, Azurill already replaced them with a ball of laundry. This angers Skitty, causing her to use Fury Swipes on Meowth, a move it can't legitimately learn in the games. Meowth doesn't give up and gets Skitty a cake. Of course, Azurill eats it before it catches the eyes of Skitty, so this happens. Flowers and cakes didn't work, so Meowth grabs a guitar and starts singing her a love song. At first, this catches Skitty's attention and she seems to like it. But then, Azurill starts jamming to the music, which makes Meowth super irritated, causing him to smash the guitar into Azurill. But it was Skitty who was hit instead. That was a final straw for Skitty as she cancels Meowth for good. Now, Meowth is as infuriated as ever and begins to chase after Azurill. Azurill finds itself in a precarious spot, almost falling off a cliff. As Meowth charges in to catch it, Wooper fires off a water gun, blasting Meowth away. Azurill starts falling into the ground, but fortunately, the PICHU posse is there to save it. The episode ends with Meowth taking a nap so that he will be well rested for his upcoming return to Team Rocket. And now for our ratings and reviews.
The first of 4 Pikachu, or I guess in this case Meowth shorts to end off the Pokemon Chronicles series. This one centered around Meowth and random events that happened to him while he was out of the park. It was a very cheerful and easygoing episode that honestly didn't do much, but it didn't try to do anything special. I mean, the whole plot revolved around Meowth trying to get his sandwich back, but it did do a great job of delivering in the cuteness department. It wasn't only led by Meowth, who didn't add cuteness but did a great job of delivering comedy. The PICHU Bros posse were all fantastic at adding their own different elements of comedy and cuteness that it was just so much fun to watch. Another thing that I enjoyed about this episode is that the animation and designs were great. Like, I don't know what it is, but the look of these trees in the background were beyond superb. Kecleon's plot of stealing the food to give it back to the sick Azurill was cute. The second half of the episode was more on the comedy side of things with a big adventure going on. We get the PICHU Bros posse as well as Meowth getting into their own shenanigans. What made this one slightly better than the first two for me was that Azurill was super cute. Having Meowth fail over and over again to things happening at the perfect time is honestly super relatable, and hey look, a miscolored Feraligatr. Overall, I enjoyed the second short much better than the first one, but as a whole episode, it wasn't exactly what I was going for. I hope that the future shorts are better than this one, as they have all been pretty average thus far. My rating for this one is a 6 out of 10.
Another episode overloaded with cuteness. This is the first of the final 4 episodes of Pokemon Chronicles, and all of them will feature the PICHU Bros posse. Oh, before anything else, make sure that you join our PICHU Bros posse Discord server. And we would appreciate it a ton if you could purchase our PICHU Bros merchandise. Anyways, the episode was simply a happy pill with a lighthearted story and baby Pokemon just moving around making us laugh. The first half of the episode was a fun adventure of Meowth chasing after Kecleon who stole his snack. I like how this segment successfully highlighted the traits of some of the Pokemon, such as Kecleon's invisibility, Smeargle's artistic skills, and of course the detective intelligence of the PICHU brothers. I for sure didn't expect the plot twist in the end of Kecleon actually stealing the food in order to feed Azurill. I thought it was a cute and wholesome way to end the story. The second half of the episode featured 2 separate stories of Meowth trying to impress Skitty as well as a PICHU posse searching for Azurill who wandered off into the city. This segment had a couple of fun moments here and there. It was actually more adventurous than the previous one. And although the story wasn't as wholesome as the first segment, it was still nice to see how the Meowth and Azurill narratives crossed paths by the end. The episode does have that early afternoon vibe that makes you want to take a siesta, but I think what carried the episode for me was Meowth's amazing narration. He's got the funniest jokes and puns, and the way he delivered his lines ensured that the entertainment value never dwindled. I'm giving this episode a 7 out of 10.
So yeah, that's our review and recap for episode 19 of Pokemon Chronicles Big Meowth Little Dreams. If you enjoyed this video, then I highly suggest you subscribe to both our channels, links are found in the description below. For the next episode of this review series, that will come out next week on Starmeister's channel, so you're going to want to head over to his channel and check that out. Or if you want, you can click the playlist that we made and find all the episodes neatly there. Until next time, thanks for watching, and it's been your boys the PICHU Bros, and we're out. Peace.